Hey everyone. It is dinner time, I'm hungry, and I have often talked of my favorite go-to meal. Colleen Patrick-Goudreau here, joyfulvegan.com. Excited to see that many people are signing up for the Compassion in Action Conference already, so go to compassioninactionconference.com. And of course, I'm urging you to join us for a Christmas trip to France. You have to go to cpgtrips.com to secure your spot, and the trip will be a go. I'm very excited about it. Hi, everybody. So here's my homemade almond milk, which, and it's really funny, I was telling my friend yesterday that I don't drink a lot of milk, and I don't eat cereal, and I don't bake every day, so I need to start making milk in smaller batches, but this was about 4 cups, and I've just been trying to find ways to use it because I don't want it to go bad. But this is my homemade almond milk. Here is my polenta. You can get polenta in the bulk section. It might be called coarse cornmeal, or it's going to be called polenta. Hi, Fernanda. I have to tell you, I'm in shock by how many people have never cooked polenta. I hear that from so many people. So I'm going to show you how quick this is. It's really amazing. Obviously, there's recipes in my cookbooks. You can go to Vegan Table. I think there's a recipe, maybe in Color Me Vegan as well, but definitely Vegan Table. So you need just a few ingredients. Right now we have almond milk, the polenta, some earth balance, and some nutritional yeast, and some salt, and water. So I have about 6 cups of water, almost at a boil. And if you have any questions, please let me know. Charlie, you don't need to bother Michiko. All he does is bother Michiko when she goes to eat. You've seen their little eating stations, haven't you? Their little eating stations. Hi, gorgeous. You're gorgeous. Excited to learn. Always see your yummy pictures and videos making it. Yeah, well, here you go. I'm going to show you. So all I'm waiting for at this point is the water to boil. So this is 6 cups of water, and what's really awesome about polenta is you can either eat it creamy, and of course you can use it for a breakfast, have it as a breakfast food or a dinner food. Hello, Deborah. Deborah, so good to see you. Deborah, I was thinking of you because Bridie is doing the Scout right now in Vietnam, and we're going to a cat rescue center up there that looks absolutely incredible, and I thought Deborah is going to miss out on the cats in Vietnam, but of course I'm so thrilled you're going to be joining us for Rwanda. Very excited about that. So here you go. I can hear the water boiling. So what was I saying? Yeah, so once this is creamy, I'm going to eat it, and I'm going to just saute some broccoli rabe because I have some broccoli rabe. And I know, they're very cute. Very excited, but I was thinking of you because the Forbes article on our vegan trips had 2 pictures of you. You were in 2 pictures, one of which was with the kitties, which was very exciting for all of us who love kitties. Hi, Michelle. What other things do you have for breakfast since you don't eat cereal? I eat fruit. I eat nuts. I eat nut butter. I eat smoothies. I eat oatmeal. I just don't eat cereal. I don't buy cereal. I haven't bought cereal. I don't even know how long. I don't have anything against cereal. I just would prefer something more nutrient dense. So, oatmeal is super quick. You can obviously get just quick cooking oats, and that could be your oatmeal. So yeah, lots of options for quick cooking quick breakfast meals. So let me do this. This is the trick, guys, and I'm kind of doing this with one hand, obviously. My husband is not here, so he can't hold anything for me. But basically, I've got 6 cups of water. I'm putting in 2 cups of polenta. Now the trick is when you're putting in polenta, you have to start whisking it right away, because the thing with polenta is it clumps up very quickly, and you don't want that. You want to avoid the clumping, so it's very difficult for me to do this. I just spilled some with one hand. That's not free, but if you're pouring this in and you have 2 hands, you want to be whisking while you pour it in, okay? Yeah, totally. I do too. I often have kind of sauteed polenta, or whatever you want to call it, like kind of as a scramble, and especially leftover polenta if you don't set it up. So we're gonna just whisk this and give this a little time to start getting thick. You can see that it's already starting to get thick, but you can also see that that's clumpy. So you can avoid those clumps by whisking as soon as you start pouring in the polenta. My favorite way to eat polenta is this way. Well, I have two favorite ways. So this is the easiest. I've made this for friends who came over last minute. And like I said, this is gonna be nice and thick and creamy, and I'm gonna show you the other ingredients. You can add herbs to this, fresh herbs to this, whatever you wanna flavor it with. It's just really versatile, so consider this a really nice base. But what's really fantastic about polenta is that it sets up. Obviously, a lot of people have, buy polenta already set up in a tube in the grocery store that's like the worst. It has no flavor. It's just packaged in plastic. This is so much easier. Now you can see this is getting thick. Hi, Tina. And once I'm done with this, I'm going to eat it. But what you can do is pour it in a pan and it'll set up. It doesn't take long to set up, and then you can cut it and you can bake it, you can grill it. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some of the milk, about a cup of milk. And again, you should be whisking while you're doing this, but I'm doing this one-handed. And it's very plain, so you want to add flavor. So the flavors we're going to add, I mean, this takes no time at all. This is insane how little time it takes. I'm going to add some butter right away, some of the Earth Balance. Also trying to cut this with one hand, which is very difficult. And yes, and so, Amy, here is my nutritional yeast, and I'm putting that in as well. So that's going to add lots of cheesiness and flavor, as I like to say. I don't really like to say that. I don't say it. I don't really say it that often. Okay, I'm going to switch hands because my left hand is starting to cramp. But you can see how thick it is at this point. You can even add a little more milk, to be honest. I'm going to add the tiniest bit more milk. My homemade almond milk. Now, one thing that's really important to add to this at this point is salt, because it is very plain. Hold on, I've got to open my salt shaker. Hold on. Okay, sorry. So here you go. So I'm just going to add some salt. It does need salt. I'm going to a teaspoon, a half a teaspoon. Start with a half a teaspoon and then test it. And the thing is, now I'm turning it off the heat. You don't need to keep it on the heat while it's still thickening up. So it's off the heat at this point, and yeah, this is a different brand. Actually, it's really funny. This is a different brand. Let me see how it tastes. Yeah, this is really a fine cornmeal that I got. So I'm gonna add a little more milk. This particular cornmeal that I got is very fine, so it's very thick, and I want it to be a little thinner. And at this point, you can just keep adding different flavors you want. You can add some fresh herbs. You can add some dried herbs. I like adding, one of my favorite herbs is tarragon. That was about a 1/4 cup of nutritional yeast, Fernanda. And it's really a matter of how much nutritional yeast you like. And then some fresh pepper. You can add some spices. You can add like chili powder. You can do whatever you want. And then this is, I'm done. That's it. I'm finished. Like, this is the basis for what I'm going to add. I'm just going to add sauteed vegetables. That's it. I mean, this is how easy this is. And it is a meal. And it is a huge meal. And I can heat it up tomorrow very easily. And let me see. I'll try a little bit more, see how it tastes. But you can see how thick this is, right? So now if you poured this in like a 9x12 pan, it will set up. Sorry, meeting. And then you can slice it up and grill it. That's it. Isn't that amazing? That's it. I'm gonna flavor a little bit more. I'm gonna add some salt, but that's my dinner. And now I'm gonna saute some. I need some. Here's my zero waste. We're getting close to zero waste. I'm got some plastic back there in the miso, but this is my refrigerator. David, before he left, he loves making mint water. So we've got mint and strawberry water and some lemons. Yeah, not zero waste here because I love my garlic aioli. You all know that I do. And here's the thing, I wrap my vegetables in cotton towels and everything stays so much fresher than when I wrapped them in plastic. It's really remarkable. So you can see I've got some romaine lettuce there. And I've got some kale there, wrapped in my towels. So I'm gonna saute the broccoli rabe, and gotta get some garlic out too. Fernanda, how long do I bake it? Well, first, if you're talking about just setting it up, you want to just set it up for about probably overnight, but honestly, it sets up in just a couple hours. And then if you were to bake it after that, honestly, you could, I mean, by baking it, you're only now like kind of making it a little firmer. But really what's nice about it is when you grill it, because you just get a really nice, grill on it. So yeah, and then you can also put tomato sauce on this. So kind of think of polenta as a replacement for pasta. It just has more flavor, it has more nutrition and color, and you can use it the way you would use pasta. Like you can put tomato sauce on this. I've got some really nice polenta squares, which is a nice, or polenta hearts. It's a really nice centerpiece for a dinner that you might be hosting. So, and then once it gets this thick, you're not going to use the whisk anymore, by the way. You're going to use something like a wooden spoon, like this. So, okay, I just wanted to share that with you. I am very hungry, and I'm going to eat now. So I hope that helped you. Go to cpgtrips.com. Join us in December. Join us next year in Rwanda. Go to CompassionateActionConference.com. Join me in August. And also the East Bay Animal Pack is having an event here in next week with Stephen Wells here in Oakland. So you can go to eastbayanimalpack.org. Lots of stuff going on. That's why I'm hungry. That's why I'm tired. And I'm going to go. So thanks everybody for the animals, like this one who's not supposed to be on the counter. Naughty Charlie. For the animals, this is Colleen Patrick-Goudreau. Thanks for watching, everyone. You're so naughty.